Hello, I'm Priscilla Archangel, and my leadership lesson for you today is the mighty ones. Think back for a moment to a time in your recent past where you had a really big win in your organization or with your team. The applause, the congratulations were just overwhelming for you. Whatever you accomplished was so significant that people both inside and outside of the organization were aware of it and were congratulating you. And then, the day after, the question is, so what have you done for me lately? What's next for you? That's a pivotal point where many organizations and many leaders have to make a decision as to how they will pursue their own road to success. And unfortunately, there are a number of companies that we thought were really strong, once mighty companies that are no longer around because they made decisions that took them on a very different course. They had a number of wonderful successes, but it set them on a course that led them to unfortunate demise. Now, Jim Collins has written a great book about this, How the Mighty Fall. And in Jim Collins' book, he details 5 steps or 5 stages companies go through that were once mighty and make a number of decisions over a period of time that leads to their downfall. The first step is hubris, that is just without abandon almost, and that's a level of pride and arrogance that organizations go through. The second step is undisciplined pursuit of more. More everything. Let's just get more of everything that we need. More money, more sales, no matter what. And it leads to a denial of risk and peril. How much trouble are we really potentially in as a corporation and as an organization? Then there is gasping for salvation, realizing that we really are in trouble and kind of like bobbing in the water, trying not to drown and trying to save yourself. Until finally there's capitulation into either irrelevancy or demise of the organization. Not a pretty picture. But I have a few suggestions for organizations from my playbook that could set an organization on a very different trajectory. The first is building a culture of humility. And that means focusing not on what are we getting for ourselves, but what are we giving to our customer? What are we giving to our clients and our consumers? Focusing on them. The second is finding your truth teller. That's someone who's always going to tell you the truth about what's going on. Not surrounding yourself with people who will just tell you what you want to hear and pat you on the back, but someone who will be brutally honest when they need to, and you'll listen to them. The third is finding your balance. Kind of like walking on a tightrope, where a tightrope walker really has to have every muscle and every inch of their body in the right balance to be able to move forward. The same happens with your business affairs. Everything must be in the right balance so that you can go forward. The fourth is exhibiting learning as a leader. When the leader learns, everyone in the organization is constantly learning. But when the leader thinks that he or she knows it all and has got it, then that stops it for everyone too. And finally, mastering discipline. Find something that works and do it time and time again. Don't get caught up in fads or fashion, but discipline of what really works. I hope you find these tips helpful, and I hope that you are a mighty leader. Thanks for listening.